Good evening. Tonight we're going to enjoy the fact that our newest middle school, which is in its first full year as a pre-grade level middle school, has had success in their first athletic endeavors, and they're here tonight. At this time, I'd like to ask the members of the Frontier Middle School cross-country team to maybe just line up maybe in a semicircle right here along the edge. Just come on by. And then while you're doing that, I'd like to ask your principal, Mr. Philip Augusti, to tell everyone the wonderful things that you've accomplished this track season, cross-country season.
Quite a few of them here getting bored back there. I wanted to, it was my idea to kind of recognize it's the first year, of course, for sports at Frontier. And we started off the year fantastic. And I wanted to point out, does anybody know what the perfect score would be in cross country? Any takers? It would be first through fifth place, right? Gals and coach, it would be a score of 15. And the girls not only achieved that once this year in Ellsbury, but twice right here at the Wentzville Middle Invitational. So 2 perfect scores, and they're currently undefeated. The boys are doing quite well as well. Not quite as good as the girls. That's hard to do, but they're doing fantastic. We had over 60 start the cross-country team, I believe, total. And you know what's more important to us, and I've told this to the team, I've told this to the coaches before, but what's more important to us than the winning and the undefeated is really the way the coaches have taught them the sport, and not only the running portion, but also the sportsmanship of this sport. And to see our kids out there in amongst all the other middle schools, they cheer one another on. And I've had people come up to myself and Mr. Cool, who didn't even know our program existed, to compliment us on our kids. And I think that's the true winner, is that they're learning sportsmanship the right way. Because of Coach Eldridge and Coach Haddock, here's all the
Coaches, may we ask you maybe to go to the center of the podium, and then President Hackman will give you the certificate for the team?
Sure.
So we can sneak your way through there. And thank you. And there is one other thing I'd like to add before the Frontier Middle School students leave, and I think they'll appreciate that because they can brag about their principal. I don't know if you heard about last weekend, the world's longest baseball game, and I think that record was broke. Yeah. Well, I might add that our own principal, Mr. Phil Augusti, was a part of that team and survived it.
Can you guys gather around, coaches?
Hi, my name is Marcos Chu. It's an opportunity for me to be here. This time might be my last one that I'll be coming over to come bring an issue, I guess, to you. I think there's one issue that I think is really important, and I'd like to give opportunity for the board to really think about this one. Instead of having like 600, issues that I bring every month. But anyway, and then everybody gets to go home 3 minutes early. But I think the thing that I would like to talk about is about hiring academic team coaches. I think we hire coaches for football, we hire coaches for lacrosse, we hire coaches for everything, but I think there's not really a policy about academic teams. So what we have today is that we have teams, if we have volunteers, parents, community leaders, or teachers that like to volunteer. Now, some teachers might not be able to volunteer. You might ask, why not? Why they cannot volunteer? Everybody can volunteer. That's because teachers get paid, it's not like a lot of money, everybody knows that, unless you live under a rock. But, so they take part-time jobs. So there's a choice between a part-time job or volunteer for a team. So I've seen teachers everywhere. I've seen teachers that work in supermarkets. I've seen teachers taking a second shift that work in credit card companies. So, why not hire them to teach, academic teams so they can make a difference in the students? But you might say, Marcos, you cannot hire someone to coach like 4 kids, 5 kids. It's taxpayer money. A lot of times it's not about the amount of people. If you have a building burning, will you go there say if there's 1 kid, there's 5 kids,